Welcome to this video from today, this live stream. Let me also put my gloves real quick. We're gonna be doing a setup for the old Porsche 911, so I thought maybe it's a good chance to show also a couple of tricks and like the process of how to make a setup. So yeah, it will be hopefully interesting, and yeah, just leave a comment or something if you need something cleared or if something is like a bit unclear. We can have a detailed chat on it. Okay, so basically how I start my setups is by going here, and let's say, as you can see, I have like no other presets after the update, so we're gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna click on the aggressive one and just have a look at it. I know for a fact that I need a little bit more caster for me. Basically the caster just pulls the wheel a bit more, and that gives weight to the front, which I need because I have a very light, let's say, wheel. I have the T300, which doesn't have a lot of torque, a lot of power, and I'm gonna need as much as I can to gain from the caster. So I'm gonna go around 7.5, maybe even go actually to 8, and then if it's too much and it's overheating, then I'm gonna go back. Okay, so the pressures, I'm not gonna touch them. I don't know nothing about electronics. I'm gonna leave them as they are. I know nothing about fuel. Let's put 20 liters. We don't need much more. We're doing actually a quali setup. Usually I do like short races, like 20 minutes, so I don't see any reason to take to have like a long setup for a race setup, you know, like a long race setup. Mechanical grip, again, usually I gotta change a bit the steering ratio or maybe the braking bias. This is like from the get-go. I'm not gonna touch any of those because I really, at the moment, I haven't done any laps, so I don't know what I'm gonna do or how the car's gonna behave. Again, the dampers is gonna come later, or maybe usually I try to figure out the car without the dampers, and then the dampers are the fine-tuning because they're actually pretty hard to nail. And then also the aero. This is like the most important thing. So I'm gonna get out on track, do a lap, fix my temperatures, and then, okay, perfect, connection lost, give me a second. And then the plan is to rejoin and then try and do, you know, and improve step by step. I'm gonna try and have like a clean lap on the aggressive setup and then go a bit higher. Hello Arthurs, good to have you here. So yeah, also I was saying before, feel free to like leave any comments on if you need something cleared. I know. Let's go back again and fix a bit the things that we changed. Nothing much, just the caster a bit. We're not touching anything on the setup. Fuel. We also put front brakes and rear pads to 1 because they're quali pads. Yeah, basically everything else the same. I don't need to even save that setup. I think it's gonna be very slow. Okay, so let's go have a couple of laps and see how the car feels. It's definitely gonna be like, I'm expecting now to be very understeer for me. So I'm gonna see if it actually is. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of lag. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm actually lagging a lot. A bit out of the way for the boys behind. Let's see how much FPS I'm getting. It says 60 here, but there's a lot of stuttering. The car is very understeer, but it's also the driving now is not very smooth because of the 600 up. I don't know, we'll go at it like this and see maybe if I need to change something. Maybe I need to reduce a little bit the graphics, although it should be fine. Yeah, you can see like the car doesn't like to rotate at all. But anyway, I'm gonna stick to it and make that a clean lap. The car. I can feel it also in the force feedback. The force feedback is coming a bit sharp. I feel that the game is lagging a bit. Do you know, maybe Arthur's, is the YouTube stream a bit more intensive than the Twitch one? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let me do a lap and then I'll fix it. Wait, okay, wait. Let me fix it since the beginning. Okay. What about now? I don't know if it's better. I see now also in the stream it's quite back. There's a big delay, which is very surprising. Let me go back a bit to the OBS and see maybe some settings. Stream is fine, huh? Interesting, because for me it's actually lagging quite a bit.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Okay, let me change that for a second. Huh, I think I'm streaming at 1440p, that's why. Is it 1440p? Oh, sorry. Can you... Let me check it. No, maximum it's allowing me it's 1080p at 60 frames. Output, here it says. Rescale output. Okay, you know what? Maybe the bitrate is different. There's some delay, there's definitely some delay, and it's quite a big one. I'm just thinking of, there's like this rescale output, maybe that is at 1440p, something's happening there. Let me try now with maybe less less bitrate. Now I put it around 6000. Maybe it's gonna fix it. Let me try. Okay. Is the sound better now? I reduced quite a bit the in-game. Let me know. Okay, it feels a lot smoother now. Yeah, I think that was it, because my CPU is at 30% and my GPU is at 50, so. You see, for example, now the car is very understeer on entry, very oversteer on exit. And this is a typical, like, thing that you get from a bad setup. You know, the car doesn't like to take the curbs very much, it doesn't like to go around them, it's generally like very slow. And when I brake, I can feel that the front wants to get away from me. You know? But anyway, I'm gonna make just like a benchmark lap and then improve from there. And so now you text something, check it on the straight. Yeah, the car doesn't want to go in at all. Basically I braked pretty late before, because I was used to from 1.8, from ACC 1.8, but there's literally no reason to do that. I'm gonna go a bit earlier on the brakes because I know the car cannot make it. You just barely touch the curb on the inside and the car just goes wide. Okay, let me see what you texted. Okay, if sound is better now, I don't also have much problems, so I think we can work with that now. Okay, I'm gonna make a lap now, like a benchmark one, and see. My guess would be like around the 58s, 56s, somewhere there. I don't know what other people have been doing here. doesn't want to go in.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
The car is very slow, and you see that I have to basically wait for it, which is not a nice thing. And then when the load is going from the inside to the outside wheel, it just spins around, it doesn't stay in. Here again, a lot of understeer. I'm basically turning the wheel and I'm getting no response. You can feel the car has literally no downforce. Barely coming back. I'm definitely sure you can go quick in this setup, but I doubt you can go very quick in this setup. Unless you like really send it, and then you're not gonna be consistent. It's gonna be like a wonder lap. You do it once and that's it. I'm gonna also bring the mic a bit closer. See how much I have to wait with the throttle? This is definitely not optimum. Like, there's a lot more in the car. It should be unlocked. Okay, so our first one is gonna be a 57. 57.9. Okay, that was pretty accurate. I was feeling very slow. And I'm second? Okay, I guess nobody has done any laps. Okay, now let's go back. This was not a good lap. Let's say it could have been like a 56. Let me see in the chat. Okay. It could have definitely been a 56, but yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go with aero. So I know I don't want any front splitter because I want to have a bit more top speed, but I need the rear downforce. So when I go into the corner, the rear just stays planted. Actually, I might need to like increase a bit the front. Maybe leave it there too as it was. See what happens. Just go step by step. I know that I need the front as low as possible so I can have as much grip as possible. So now the front is, let's say, quite grippy, and the rear with the rear wing is also quite grippy, at least on the aerodynamical side of it. I would go now and maybe put like around 6% less. So let's go maybe 48, let's say. And see how the car feels like that, and then maybe go here around 15, because there are no very quick chicanes. I need to be smooth with the car. Leave the anti-roll bars as they are, and wheel rates and everything. Fuel is fine. New tire set. This feels also fine. Here, I'm gonna reduce this here a little bit, or I'm gonna leave everything as it is. I think the pressures were fine for a couple of laps. And just see how the car behaves with this. Like, before it was undrivable. Let's see how it changes now. And if it changes at all. So I hope the stream is actually fine. For me, I'm still getting a little bit of lag, but it's pretty fine. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't know yet what is the reason. I'm gonna have a look at it later. Okay, already the car turns a lot more. Like, now I have to lift to not get oversteer. Okay, the front is a bit hesitant still.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
The front is pretty hesitant, but now here's a lot quicker. I can already feel it. Maybe I will need to increase a bit also the steering ratio, because I feel the car is pretty slow. And I like a very aggressive front. But yeah, no, this is so much better already. Like, I can drive this car. I don't like to drive this car, but I literally can drive this car. Okay, this is a lot better. I think the biggest influence was the brake balance, going to 48%. Wow, I braked a bit later than before, and I made the corner pretty good. The exit is pretty tricky again. Gotta figure out the exits. Make the setup, change a bit the toe, I would assume. This was also a lot better. Yeah, these are every time the first things I change to get a feeling, especially if you're driving a new car that you've never driven before. This is definitely the way to go. Change brake balance, put a bit more aero, and see what the car does. I also know that the Porsche likes maximum rear wing because of experience, and I've seen what other people have done. But this can come later, you know. Look how much earlier now I'm braking. I'm basically going slowed in to the corner. Before that was not the case. Getting a bit of understeer. Okay, let's go for a lap. Pressures are a bit high in the back, but that's not too bad. So much better in the brakes. Already 2/10 up, and I didn't even do anything correctly yet. Oh yeah, that was a bad land. That was my bad. But look, I'm already 2/10 up, and I have done a terrible lap.
Clear on the right.
Oh, okay. The car basically jumped in the air there. That was very odd. I've never had that in Porsche, but we're gonna fix it. Oh, again, I think the car is too stiff on the anti-roll bars. Okay. That was very interesting. The car basically sits on the curb and then jumps off of it on all fours. Okay, we're gonna have another lap then. And see what that is. Always when I'm trying to make the setup, I take some time. I'm not the kind of driver to just jump in and immediately be on pace, so I'll also improve slowly with the setup. And I haven't driven Nordschleife in like years.
Yellow flag, be careful.
That's a bit better. Respectable at least.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
You can see that I'm still struggling with the apexes. The car doesn't go where I'm used to go with the ACC 1.8. Still on the exit it goes wide. It doesn't like to cut the exits very much, which I do. I like a lot. So the car is not suited to me yet. We avoided the curb now to not jump. Okay, basically 2 laps after, and it's already 1.2 up. Okay, 1.3 up. We'll take it, we'll take it.
Right on lane, the fastest lap so far.
Okay, now there's certain things that I feel the car doesn't do that I like to do. Let me check the chat for a second. The new Porsche is really good from the back. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a decent lap at 56 something, but I mean, I gotta be up there in the 54s, 53s, you know, because I think the record in the new Porsche is a 53, no, 52.8, so I gotta be around the 54s, at least to be second around here, you know. Okay, so what I want is the front. Like, I have no support in the front. The car doesn't do what I want it to. And the rear doesn't rotate at all, so I'm gonna add a bit of ride height, because the Porsche is very sensitive in the ride height. I was just checking the chat. So, like, for example, when the ride height is like higher, you got more weight to the front axle instead of the rear axle where the engine is, and the car is already pretty heavy in the back, so we're trying to give more weight to the front and more agility to the rear, so it can move more. Imagine it like a hammer. You just move the weight forwards. Okay, then I'm gonna go forwards and increase the toe. Maybe go something 2.0 minus 0.2. It's pretty good. Maybe we can increase it later, see what it does. In the back, I want the car to be a bit more snappy, so I'm gonna go with 0. See, it can be also too much, so we're gonna see what's up. Camber is pretty good. We can check the camber later for the rear. Usually for quali you want maximum, so actually let's go ahead and put a maximum is only minus 0.3 more. And then I want to reduce and put the rear pressures, the hot ones, to about 26.5. So I'm gonna go 6 clicks down. Here 5 clicks down. The fronts seem pretty good. Let's make them symmetrical. Okay, toe seems to be like adjusted now. Maybe take one traction control more, because the car's a bit unstable for now. Here, I'm thinking if I should go maybe 14, try it out. And then I know something else I want to change is this, the bump stop range, but we're gonna leave these for the next step. Okay, let's see, did we fix the car? Did we ruin it? Let's see what's going on. Hello, Marco. We're basically doing a 991 Porsche setup for the Nürburgring. We're going step by step. We started doing a 57.9 and then a 56.7, and we're slowly catching up to speed. I haven't also driven Nürburgring in a long time, so just going slowly and fixing the car. Fixing the car and relearning the track, because the physics have changed a lot, so now I have to like relearn how to drive Nürburgring. I know the old Porsche is also pretty slow in comparison to the new cars, but I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta bring the car up. The fastest lap I've seen in LFM is I think a 54.9 or something. But I believe we can beat that. Ooh. Okay, now I can already feel the car is a lot grippy. You see there? I almost hit the entry apex, and that was all me. I just steered too much. The car now has a lot of front grip, which I really like, because Porsche is super slow in the straights, and I want to get all the grip I can in the exits. Again, super nice on the exit. The rear just came out of it. It did like a small slide and had a nice slip angle. Here the car is not very good, but we might fix that soon. Pressures seem okay. We've got to bring them up a bit, but it will be fine for now. Let me check the chat before I go for a lap. Okay. So we're making a quali setup, so not a race setup. That's why we're going pretty aggressive with the car. We maximize the camber, toe. I mean toe not maximum, but pretty high on the toe, and then we're gonna go even negative in the back if we need to. So let's see how the car behaves now. You can see the car wanted to go around on the braking zone. That's the rear toe. Okay, the car is a lot quicker now. so I need to catch up with it. Yeah, I need better lines there. That was me.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I think we need more brakes in the rear. I think the brakes are too much in the front. So I'm gonna change these on the fly and put them to 76.4%. See what's up, how the car behaves. For me, the most important thing on car balance is the actual brake balance of it. So I need a bit more in the back so I have a bit more agility. And then if I start spinning too much, ooh, the car is very stiff. If I start spinning too much, I'm gonna go forwards and until I figure the sweet point. But yeah, the car is actually very stiff. You can see it bouncing off the curbs like that. You don't want to have that. You lose a lot of time. The car is very insecure. The car is better. I like it a lot more now. And I'm sure I can go a lot quicker. Hey Theo, good to have you here. Yeah, you can see the exit. It was good. The car did what I wanted it to. Okay, this lap is pretty decent. It's just like I'm trying to make the car cleaner. At the moment, I'm just trying to make the car go where I want it, get the apex, get the entry, get the exit. Okay, that wasn't the cleanest, but it's fine. Yeah, I carried a bit too much speed there and the car was too stiff to absorb that. Okay, so immediately we've done already like 56 flat. Okay, and imagine we started with like 58 the first laps in the aggressive setup. Okay, so let's go back at it. What do I want now from the car? I want the front more. I need a lot more front grip. I'm gonna go to 0.3. Minus 0.3. The pressures are pretty good from what I'm seeing here. From the hot 26.4, 26.4, 26.7, 0.7. Let me check the chat. Okay. Then electronics. Actually, the TC3 felt quite good. I'm gonna leave it there. Maybe I could reduce the ABS, pick it up at 3, but it doesn't make a big difference actually. Here, this I need to 46.4. This was a really good change. Okay, now I'm gonna save the setup first. Okay, right? Do I have everything? Yeah, I'm gonna save the setup. This setup was feeling very good, so I'm gonna go here. And this is basically my base setup, okay? Or we can name it base setup. So this is something that I'm feeling comfortable with, but I don't actually like it very much. Like I feel I'm not very quick. I feel the car is not very agile. It's fighting me, but it's not fighting me very much. And I want the car to be like very front end happy. I want the front to have a lot of grip, so the rear just slides around the corner and I can control it with my pedals, with brakes and gas. That's basically how I like to drive the car, and how I feel that the car can be quicker. Okay, so I'm gonna decrease a bit the splitter forward so I can have a bit more top speed. Maybe also decrease the brake ducts. Actually, the brake ducts are fine. Leave it like that. And increase this to 78. Okay. Because what I'm gonna do now is I'm increasing the rear ride height, so the car is gonna pitch more now. And because now the car is gonna pitch more, that means I'm gonna have more grip to the front, which I like. But as I'm going to the mechanical grip, I wanna really drop the bump stop range, and I'm gonna put it around 10 because I want the rear to stay planted. The Porsche has a big weight transfer forwards and from the front axle to the back to the rear axle and the other way around. So when I'm braking, the whole weight from the engine goes forwards from the pitch and then the other way around. But if I have the bump stop range very limited, then this movement gets a lot smaller, so I can go earlier on the brakes and sooner on the gas, on the exit. Okay, I think I'm gonna change also the wheel rates, but not for now. Let's just change these two things here, and so like the rear ride height, the wing actually in the front, the splitter, and the mechanical grip, so like bump stop range. Absolutely nothing else. I'm not changing anything else yet. Yep, and let's see how the car feels. So my guess is that it's gonna be a bit understeery again, so I'm gonna have to go back and fix the understeer until the rear comes out. And then you go back and forth like this until you figure it out. Let's leave that car go through. Got a Porsche. Oh, that's the leader too. Ah, Theo, we got Raptopoulos with a Ferrari.
Yellow flag in sector
He's right behind me. Okay, the car has a lot more grip. And I can feel I can push a lot more now in the gas. I have cold tires, low pressures, low temperatures. And the car just goes more. Yeah, you see?
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Better on the braking too, but let's warm it up properly and then we can make a fat sit out of it. For now, it's just, you know, first ideas. Okay, I'm losing a bit the front there, but I'm sure I can brake a bit earlier, manage that. Yeah, a lot better there. The car does like to step out a bit, so I have to be very careful, but it's a lot more agile. Do I have anybody behind me? I do. Should I leave him through? Let's leave him through. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what does Raptopoulos have.
Left. Clear on the left.
Let's flash him a bit. Okay. We might have gone a bit too much with the brakes now, so I'm gonna go maybe to 47 and see if it's better or worse. Every time you change the setup, the brake balance will change it also. You change the behavior of the car.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, that was a big glitch. Track limits, okay, that was me. Maybe I need to get a bit more heat in the tires to grip up. Okay, I feel the car is faster, but let me put a lap down. And it also has really good lines. The anti-roll bars are very stiff,
Yellow flag. Watch out.
so the car doesn't take the corners very well. You can see it now bunny hopping everywhere. You cannot drive a car like that. Okay, pressures are good now. Let's give it a push. So now the margins are gonna be a lot smaller, of course. We're not gonna start gaining half a second. Yeah, that was better on the entry, but a lot worse on the exit. It's fine though. Ooh, okay, yep, the car doesn't go there. So I have to lift a lot more than I used to. I'm gonna fix that. So my guess is that if I soften the anti-roll bar, the car is gonna roll a lot more, and then it's gonna take those corners pretty good. Also the next ones that are coming, the chicane. That is my guess. You don't need very stiff car for Nürburgring. Yeah, we got 2/10 in the last corner, imagine.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Again, it doesn't like taking that and like cornering the inside on the right. We're gonna fix that. We want to take as much of the track as we can. Missed the apex there. Car's understeering a lot, so I'm gonna go back to the 46.4 that I had. You can see when I try to dive the car in the inside, it's pretty stiff. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna do a better lap with this setup because I believe it's better. I can feel it's better, and then I'm gonna switch and fix that anti-roll bar issue. You see, it's so stiff. It basically jumped that second bump there. It's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to jump so high that it skips one jump.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Car is super understeer again. He doesn't like rolling too much into the corner. Again, anti-roll bars. Okay, that was my bad. Car is so stiff, it doesn't rotate at all. I'm gonna try and carry as much speed that I can in the apex. See what the car on the chicane. See what the car's gonna do. Yep, that was too much. Okay, let me fix the anti-roll bars because the car is getting a bit undrivable now. That's getting quicker. Okay, let me see the chat if there's anything. Ah, you're there. Okay, good to see you. Let me soften the car. Put 1 and 1. Okay, what else do I want the car to do? Open up a bit also differential so that the rear switches switches very quickly around the corners and it doesn't lock up. Basically, you want to go higher in the preload differential if you want the rear to like step out on you on slow corners and be understeer in quick corners, and then you want to have the preload differential lower if you want to have more oversteer in quick corners and understeer in like tight corners. I want to actually now have a bit more understeer in the low corners because I'm like in a mid-high speed corner, so I want to be able to carry a lot of speed. Okay, and I think maybe I went a bit too much here, so I'm gonna go back to 76. And it seems actually decent now, so I'm gonna go at it and have a look. Or maybe even decrease a bit here. I'm gonna decrease a bit the tone, make the rear even more agile. Okay, now this should be fine. Let's give it another go. See how the car feels now. A bit softer in the anti-roll bar. Nothing in the springs, just the anti-roll bar. Okay, I might need to soften the front pretty much and decrease the and increase the rear anti-roll bar. So the rear is a bit stiff and stays planted, while the front can roll into the corner. I can also hear the tire sliding. And oh, I see you, Theo. You're ahead of me, P17.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, now let's go for a lap, maybe even the next one. I'm not sure if the tires are ready yet, but we're gonna give it a go. Okay, steers a lot on the front. On the front.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
That was terrible. That was very bad. Okay. Let's not do that on the next lap. I think the front brakes are pretty cold, so maybe I need to decrease the air ducts. Let's brake pretty late now.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Yep, the car feels a lot better now, a lot more planted. It does what I want it to. I had again terrible exit. I'm going a bit too deep in the brakes there. That's okay, I can fix that. Touch the grass. Okay, that was quicker than I didn't even get a good line. So I think we can improve on this on the last sector too.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Okay, we're improving. Imagine. That was not even a good lap. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I need a bit more front downforce. Because I can hear the car sliding too much in the front. So next time I'm gonna fix that.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, avoid that curb. I lost time. I didn't expect that one. go for one more try before I add a bit more front grip. I increased a bit the rear ride height. I think I brought it down too much, so now I have a lot more understeer than I want to in the corner.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
You went drifting around.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Yeah, the car is very stiff over the curbs. It doesn't like going around the curbs. I'm gonna get away from this guy. Let him finish his lap. Okay, let's have some thinking time now. What should we change in the car? Okay, the car is doing 56 flat. Let's say 0.8 if I have like a clean lap. A good lap, a decent lap. What do I want from the car? I want a bit more grip in the front. So I'm gonna maybe even drop this to 0. Drop this to 5. So I can have a bit less weight transfer. Soften it up fully in the front. Stiffen it up in the back. And go 2 clicks down in the front. And also go here up. Okay. Let's go back and have a look at it. Change the tire set. Forgot that. That's a really important one. Here, new tire set. Okay. Now the car should be more on the limit. Maybe even too much, but we'll see. Okay, we've got a car coming. Let's look through.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Maybe let's go to traction control to see how that feels again now that we figured out the car a bit more. Oh yeah, that's a dream now. Ooh. Okay, that was a bit too much. Let's go back to 3. But it could take that curve pretty good. It could not do that before. Let's see here. Yep, good. I think we might have gone a bit too much with that toe. But we can always go back on it. Okay, the rear toe is not enough because I'm pushing through the car and I'm understeering on the exit a lot there. So I definitely need more toe. So now I'm gonna go what I usually know that the car can do on the rear toe and go pretty aggressive with it. They said they fixed the negative toe bullshit in this update, but they haven't done it. I've been running negative rear toe everywhere. Laguna Seca, Bathurst. They didn't fix shit, but anyway. I don't even know if they run negative toe in the real GT3s. I don't think so, but maybe they do a little bit. Okay, now let's go for a go.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Okay, the car is a bit more agile now. I just need to adapt my driving to it. You can see the rear just stepping out. It means that the car rotates a lot quicker, and I need to catch up with it. Oh! That was scary. Oh, again. That corner is... the car doesn't like it. I need to figure that out, why it doesn't like it. Everywhere else is generally fine. But that one? It doesn't like it. Once I bounce down, it doesn't like to take it at all. It's quicker there, in the last corner. Also through the chicane, it's a bit more aggressive. Okay, I might have pushed a bit too much with the brake buttons. I went a couple clicks forwards. It's 6.8 now, it feels a bit better. Let's see.
Yellow flag in sector 1. There's a slow car up ahead.
Okay, let's give it all here. Let's see. Okay, if you avoid the inside, the car is a lot more planted, a lot better, but I want to take all the curves, you know, go as quickly as I can. And don't forget, this Porsche is a bit slower than the new one, but I'm trying to go as close as I can. Yep, I just needed to commit a little bit. Now we're only 4/10 away from the record with this car in LFM, in this track. But I'm sure we can beat that. Imagine even the first turn is not even decent. So the lap that I'm looking for is a 40:54.9. That is right now as a record in LFM. I don't know if the practice server counts, but if it does, we're gonna be the ones jumping it.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, let's go a bit more aggressive now. Okay, okay, it went pretty decent. Yeah, the car is very stiff, man. Wow, that was pretty stiff. It basically dropped the tire on the grass and the whole thing bunny hopped. Wow, that was interesting. Ah, I thought I could jump it. Ooh. Oh, that was scary. Okay, let's go back and improve it a little bit more. Let's see the chat. Okay. So we've improved quite a bit. I'm gonna go a bit less here on the toe, maybe go here, because I feel a bit too much understeer. And I'm gonna go quite a bit here. I'm gonna go 0. Maybe not 0.3, maybe 0.25. Maybe 0.25. I want the rear to really slide around my car, or my front. And maybe reduce here, go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here go 1, 2. And here go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck. I don't even know where it was. Let's say somewhere here. Maybe decrease also a bit the pressure, the brake ducts, so I can have a bit more control over the brakes. You know, I want the brakes to be pretty warm when I'm coming to the braking zone and not have them cold. I'm thinking now if I should increase a bit the splitter front, maybe go again on 2. Doesn't make a huge difference. Probably does in top speed. I'm gonna go with 1. Let's leave it on 1. Okay, and let's soften a bit the rear more. Okay, AM stops. I'm gonna stiffen up the rear. So basically the rates is when the car how it's called, when the car basically hits its limit of the suspension, that it cannot eat the curb anymore. It basically just like has this bump stop that it helps it to like finish the movement, and instead of, you know, pushing the suspension components, it basically pushes the whole chassis up, because, you know, your bump stop range is insufficient. So what I do is I put a bit stiffer bump stop rates, so instead of the power going squishingly to the chassis, it goes a lot stiffer. They have a lot higher rate, so the power goes harder through the chassis. And on the front, I want it a bit softer, so I don't move the front so much. This is something I've seen it work on other cars, and I just want to have a look now and see if it's going to work on our car. Maybe, okay, I'm going to reduce also the ABS, have a bit more control over the brakes, and have less intervention of the ABS. Let me go back. What is actually... Okay, what is the timetable? I want to see what are the timetables. Where is Skriapas? Skriapas is here. Okay, so we are the fastest new Porsche, but I think we're also... Okay, we're 3. Okay, yeah, fastest from 3. Oh, that's something. Okay. Let me check something here. So basically doing a 55.3. And I'm checking a bit the sectors to see... Okay, in the last sector, in comparison to the new Porsche, for example, the last sector is the same. So that is decent. I mean, he's not very quick, he's quick though. Then here, this is about 4/10 lower, middle sector, and the first sector is about... Wow, that's a lot. That's about 8/10 lower. About 6/10 slower, sorry. I see. Okay, we're gonna try and bring that pace back up again. Step by step. I think maybe increasing a bit the front now, because we have a bit more downforce. Maybe putting it... Nah, I'm gonna put it actually in a 0.6. No cars coming behind. But I do believe there's a lot more in this car. Oh, don't back out. Oh, okay. The rear just slides a lot now. Oh, that's good. We want it to be very easy to rotate. So I can load up the car and just unleash it on the exit. car's a bit more nervous, I gotta say, as a first impression. It's a bit more nervous. Should have saved the last setup. That was pretty clean, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. I think I went a bit too much on the suspension. Good thing we have the stream, we can always come back to it and check what were the last settings. Oh, okay. I think I have a bit too much now grip in the front. So I'm gonna try and compensate this with the brakes. So I'm gonna induce a bit of understeer with the brakes, so then I can have that oversteer exit that I like. That was track limits, shit. Okay, let's finish the lap anyway, see what it would have been. Oh wow, that was actually very understeering. I did not expect that. Yep, it's too soft. The car is too soft now, you can see. So how I know the car is now too soft? When I go into the corner, I feel the whole chassis just like wiggling around. I don't like that. I want the car to be stiff, but stiff enough, not too stiff. Before it was a bit too stiff. It would go into the corner and be like very extreme. So now I'm gonna go back and stiffen up a bit the front and the rear on the rates. Let's see how it is now. Yeah, it's bouncing, but it's bouncing in a different way. It's bouncing as if it doesn't have enough. Ah, the dampers. Actually, this might be a good time now to include the dampers. Yeah, I think I have too much rebound. The fast rebound, so the car just hops immediately back in. The car is bouncing quite a bit. Yep, it doesn't have grip. I can feel the car just sliding around a bit. It's kind of lazy. It became lazy. Oh.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, the chicane is gonna be very, very, very interesting. Because I think it's gonna hop like crazy. Ah, close, but still. Let me do one more lap. Maybe there is in there. Maybe there is something better, although it doesn't feel good. Like, I'm definitely gonna change the setup now. Yeah, that was too much. Okay, let me go back and change it. I don't have trust in the car now, because as I'm braking and steering, let's say, to the left, the whole car just squishes to the right, and it's like if I rotate, counter steer a little bit too much, it creeps up real quick on the outside, and it just wants to like counter steer and kill me. This is basically how it feels for me. Okay. Okay, I was just checking the chat. So Teo's gonna do some WSS. Okay. I'm gonna go 2 clicks up everywhere. And maybe soften this up a bit, go like, I don't know, 300. Go here, 1000. Let's see what that does. Maybe go 1 click down here. Yep, and see what that does. And also in the dampers now, the fast rebound is pretty much, so I want to go. Okay. Yep, it's gone. Okay, so I want to go maybe around 10. Let's see if that fixes something. Arrow. I think that's pretty good. I'm thinking if I should keep the front splitter or remove it. Maybe go to here. Let's try this one. We can always go back. It was good there. The understeer is still. Maybe also the differential. Maybe I went too much down on the differential. And now it's understeering in the slow corners. Okay, let's go for it. See what we can get.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Yep, that was a bad exit. It's a bit tighter as I'm coming down now, which I think is better, but let's see. Now I'm at the phase where in order for me to improve I need to push quite a bit, and in order to understand the setup more I need to push quite a bit. There are some steps that I've taken in this that I don't like right now, but I can always go back and change them. Okay, that was too much. Maybe the anti-rolls are too soft, or the springs are a bit too soft. Ah, that was bad for me. I was 3/10 up, fuck. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna push a bit more now, because I think the car can handle it. Okay, that's better. Oh, that was a good catch. Oh, okay. I tried touching the brakes mid-corner to maybe have a bit more agility in the back, and he had too much agility in the back. So don't do that. Just lift or maybe tap them barely, because I tapped way too much. Okay, let's go stiffen up a bit the car, make it a bit more agile, because it's still a bit squishy. Mechanical, let's go. What was that thing? I think it was somewhere here. Somewhere here. Let me see where I had the car before. So I'm checking a bit on the stream now. Where was the car before? Here, figure it out. Here. So let's go maybe here 2, or maybe go here 1 and here go 3. And go here 41,500. Yep, here was 1200. One, I think it's fine. And in the back was one click more. That was. Let's stiffen this up also. Let's go to 1000. Okay. And let's stiffen up a bit the rear. So let's go with 100. Maybe even 160. Let's see how that feels. Maybe get a bit better rotation because you know there are pretty tight corners also here. Dampers, I would leave them. Aero, I would leave it. It feels okay. The toe, I think the front is a bit too much. I'm gonna go with 0.2. Alright, you know what? Let's leave it. It's decent. It should make a huge difference. These are the biggest changes. Maybe even add a bit more in the front. Yeah, let's go and have a look now. So basically what I've done is I'm trying to stiffen up the car back up again because I went a bit softer and it wasn't actually feeling better. So the car was, although it could take the curbs better, it was less agile on change of direction. So now I'm going back up again with the downforce changes and a couple more in the dampers. And now I'm trying to see if like the car is actually a little better now or not. And if not, then we're gonna go back at it again and see how we can actually fix it and change it. Okay. The brake balance 46.4 I think is okay for now. Doesn't seem too bad.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Somebody crashed. Yep,
There's a slow car behind.
Aston Martin. Oh, guys, jumpy again. Okay, I'm gonna do some laps, see what I can do with this setup, and then I'm gonna think a little bit about my next changes. Cause now I'm in the place where I gotta like dial it in. I cannot take too many drastic changes, you know.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Would have liked to know my teammates' lap times are on Nürburgring. You know, they have a good pace, so it would be a good benchmark. That was too wide there. Yeah, fine. What can I actually do now? I'm a bit confused, you know, with setups you get at some point and then you're confused. You're like, okay, how can I improve now? One is improve your driving. That's something you can do. But see, now I'm just trying to fix the setup. Driving is like the last worrying bit. Trying to make a car that I'm feeling comfortable being quick around. What is this guy doing? Oi!
On the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, at least he left me some space.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful.
Ah, that was a bad line. Went too wide on the last corner, so I couldn't carry the speed here. Oh, yep. The car bottomed out. The car bottomed out when it goes off track. I think that's the reason why I've been having this bunny hopping around. The rear sliding mid-corner. That's an interesting one. Haven't had that in a long time. Let's see.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car ahead.
How can he be? Oh no, he's slower than me. No. Are you serious on this lap that I'm 3/10 up in sector 1? Come on.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
You see? That jiggling that I didn't like before, it's not there now. Now it... Okay, we lost downforce pretty quickly there. Oh, that was funny. But basically that jiggle that I didn't like before, now it's not there. Because the car goes left and right pretty quickly over that combination of corners. But it doesn't like the corners, it doesn't like the curbs. Whenever it touches one, it just loses all the grip. Which is of course not good. We wanted to take those curbs, those corners, so we can cut as much of the track as we can. Okay, let's go again. Now with a clear track.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Let's go. 4/10 up. Yeah, that was not a good exit. That was not a good exit. Aye. Yeah, again. The lap is there. Now I gotta put it down.
Yellow flag acceptable.
Yep, I went a bit too hot there. I'm wondering if I should maybe remove the front splitter.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I'm not very sure. Okay, we have enough fuel for one more. That Porsche moves away. Move, move, move.
Car on the right.
Ah, come on, mate.
Clear on the right.
Come on, boys. Okay, I went also a bit back in the brake balance.
Car on the right.
Wow, okay.
Clear
Yep,
on the right.
that is better now. That felt also good. Oh, no. I'm gonna finish the lap though. Let's see what it could have been. Ah, okay. It wouldn't have been. See ya, Theo. Okay. Let me go back at it. This is a pretty good setup, so I'm gonna save this one first. And let's name it V1. Okay. This is the first that is like decent. Maybe have a bit less aggressiveness in the wheel. What else? Maybe a bit softer overall, I would say. Aero, maybe take it out. Maybe give a bit more top speed. 78 is usually good here. I'm trying to make the car stiff so it's agile, but also soft enough so it can take the corners. And maybe I can do that in the bump, but not in the bump. I want to make the car pretty quick. Let me go, just took the shear off, and let's leave the rest as it is. Okay. Or maybe, okay, I'm gonna change only the anti-roll bars. Yeah, so I know what did the anti-roll bars change. You know, maybe that was the reason. And by softening everything, it's too soft in the end. Okay. Going up 0.2.
There's a slow car behind.
But let's go on 46 like before. 40 was very good. Maybe it was better before with 14 ratio. Oh, I messed up. Yep. I forgot about that last. Yep, I messed up. That was my bad. I forgot about that last marker. So I just sent it. I thought I had one more. Okay, moment of truth now. Did we fix it or did we ruin it? Doesn't feel good.
Yellow flag is acceptable.
No, it's too soft. It's too soft. Okay, so we go backwards. I didn't like how the car behaved there. I had a lot more grip before. So let's go here, increase this, and then soften the front maybe. By one click. Oh, also, yeah. Yeah, that was good actually, 14. Nice. Okay. That seems like the changes. Yeah, that was immediately terrible. I could immediately feel the car was too soft. So I didn't like it at all. I don't know what the Lambo is doing, but... Wow, I'm having again understeer. When I go too early on the gas, which is a bit weird. And the car is a bit weird there too. I think I gotta soften up a bit the front. Maybe. I got an idea. I'm gonna increase the bump stop range in the front, so I can have a bit more wiggle room on the suspension, a bit more travel.
Yellow flag is acceptable.
This is generally gonna make the car a bit slower, changing direction. But if it makes it quicker over the bumps, then I can gain that all back and gain some more. Ah, that was track limits there. Come on, mate, move. Thank you very much.
On the right. Clear on the right.
I didn't expect him to move, if I can be honest. I thought he would not change at all.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay. That last lap was looking promising in the last sector.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
I lost a bit there, but it's fine, we're still green. Thank you so much, mate. That felt actually like a good exit. So surprised it wasn't.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Let's go. Okay, we got a couple more to gain. A couple more tenths to go sub 54.9. Ah, so close yet so far. 55.1. Ah, we can do better.
Slow car ahead.
Oh! Mate, where are you sitting? What the hell? Let me get out of the way. What the fuck was that? Okay. What should I change on the car? Maybe in the aero part something, or maybe should go 80 here, so I can have a bit more in the back, a bit of more movement in the rear. Ah, and here I said I wanna maybe with 3. Actually, let's move this back so we change only one thing at a time now. We don't want to mess this up. Okay. There's cars coming. What also might be the case is that my bump stop range in the back is a bit too low, so the car is like bottoming out so much quicker than what it should do. A lot of understeer. Expected. I mean, the car now is a bit more gripped up and a bit slower in the front. I mean slower but gripped up in the back now. And it has more travel, so it compresses the whole car slower. The weight transfer should also be slower and have a bigger effect now. So yeah, front should be optimum. Oh, that was not quick, but it was a nice slide. I think it was better before, if I can be honest with you. I think it was a bit better before. So I'm gonna probably go back at it. Oh, that was a bit tough on the car. Okay, let's end it. Yeah, the car is a lot more hesitant in the front though. I managed to take that curve, but I feel like I gotta wait a lot for the compression to happen, and I don't like that very much.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Whoa, please move, 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 move. Come on, mate, you could have moved quicker.
Clear to the right.
What is this? Okay. The Lambo? That's a Lambo. He's also not in a timed lap, so he can wait.
Yellow flag in which
Cut the whole corner. No. The car is too wobbly because of the range. Okay. Let's fix that here. So let's go back to 1. Let's increase this to 8. Okay. Let's soften a bit the front. Let's soften a bit also the rear. Now we have also stiffer anti-roll bar. It should be a lot better. 54.3 in the new Ferrari. Well, aren't they quick? What people also do is maybe have maximum toe, negative toe, forwards, the front and rear, but just for the principles, you know, that are wrong. I don't want to do it. They still do it also now in ACC 1.9. Okay. Interesting reactions. Let's see here. This is a very interesting corner. Scusa. Wow, okay. The car takes the corners, the curbs a lot better. I'm not convinced that it's quicker though yet. I need to see how quick it can react to the changes of direction. Ouch, that's gonna hurt my top speed. Oh, wow. I didn't know it was that quicker.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, I see you. I'm thinking about maximum front wing, front splitter, but I'm not sure yet. Whoa, whoa, okay, okay, okay. Okay, that was not good. Push too much. It's in the game.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag is sector.
I lost a bit of time there, huh? That I did not expect. Oh, that's too wide. No, all that hard work ruined in the last corner. Still improved though, anyway. Yeah. Let's go back. I'm not very happy with it right now. Maybe I need to soften up the rear a bit. The front feels a bit squishy. I'm gonna try this. Maximum front downforce. See if the car is actually quicker through the corners. Usually I don't do that. Usually I don't go maximum downforce, but maybe now it works. But 55.1 is already like a good start, you know. I always like to come back on my setups and have a look at them, drive them again. You can't just drive it one day and then, you know, figure it out. I definitely saved the quickest setup of them. So now this is more about trying also other things.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
To be honest, there's not much of a difference. It doesn't feel a lot different. With the maximum front. I don't feel it even that it has it. Maybe here. No. Actually no. I barely feel the difference on the front wing.
Yellow flag in Richard.
Okay, no, now I feel it. Now I feel it on these quick corners. So yeah, let's go back. That was not very good. What if I soften this one here? Maybe go here at 3.5, a bit more in the front. See what's up with that. Okay, this is gonna be the last try. It's already 10, so it's been an hour and a half almost, or a bit more, I don't know. Oh, that's the leader. Okay, let's go behind him, see what he does. How far is he? He's 1 second. Well, To be honest, I should be able to catch that. I mean, not that second, but maybe like half a second. Holy shit, he has done exactly 1 second up. Exactly though. Damn. Okay. Whoa, whoa. What the hell? What the fuck happened? It has so much front grip right now. Whoa, I am so surprised. The toe was actually needed. Okay, let's see. I honestly don't know how I feel about the toe. It has changed the car a bit, but I don't know. Yeah, no,
Yellow flag
I don't like that very much. Let me go back.
Slow car ahead.
Let me go back to the setup that we had saved. That was a lot better one, the V1. Okay, I see here.Maybe go here a bit more in the back. Go here 19. Maybe go 120 in the back. Dampers, arrow. Okay. Let's give that a go too and see if we can go a bit lower. Because there's a little bit that I've been missing right now. I cannot crack. I mean, I can crack down 55s, but I cannot go a lot lower. That's the thing that's annoying me a bit. Oh, did we damage the car? Ah, barely. Doesn't even count. I think I was a bit too much now on the brake balance. A bit too much with the 46. A lot of understeer in the front. The car is not very easy to drive around here, and it's pretty slow. Let's see what he can do though.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Ten hundredths. Well, yeah, that was slow. That felt slow.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Maybe soften up the front a little bit, I think, now from this version. Ooh, fourth gear. What am I doing? What am I doing? You don't go fourth gear there, mate. Yeah, you don't want to go fourth gear there. That's not how you do it.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, that was terribly slow. Oh. Okay, let's give you one more go through this lap and see how the car is. Then I'm gonna change the anti-roll bars.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Yeah, the car still doesn't behave very much down there. But if I make it a lot softer, so you can take those curbs, it becomes a bit lazy on change of direction, so I don't know yet. Pretty much identical with the last setup, like as far as lap time is concerned. Oh, that was too much. That was too much. Okay, I'm gonna go one more time and then change the anti-roll bars. Because I want the Porsche to go around the corner and roll into it. Okay, no, this is too much, so I'm gonna go back and change it now. Anyway, with a slow lap. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go one click here, one click there. Make it a touch softer and see what it does. So now what I want from the car is to be a bit softer, roll more, and allow me to like use its weight mid-corner. Maybe the rear was a bit too much.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So as the car is reaching its limits now, I'm also reaching mine. So I'm probably gonna save all these setups and try them again tomorrow or some other time when I'm gonna be racing Nürburgring and see which one I like. The best thing would be to join again tomorrow and try the setups and see how I feel about them. Always sleep on them. Never be like, okay, this was the quickest, that's it. I always double check them. Maybe go here, point 2. Oh, not checking the chat. Yeah, it's fine, it's basically 100.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Track limits, perfect. The car's a bit lazy in the front now. Maybe 3 was fine. Let me go back. Maybe 1 to the front and 3 in the back was actually good. Here. Let me also check the... Forgot to check the tire set. 21st, clean one. Okay. Okay, so the guy ahead of us, he must have the new Porsche, yeah. Okay. Basically everybody's running the new cars and they're so much quicker. I mean, we need a BOP, but I don't know if they will do it for the old cars. They want to sell the new ones, so for them it's better to make them quicker. So these are gonna be my final laps, and then I'm gonna take a break, finish the stream. Ooh. Because I'm getting also pretty tired, and I see I cannot improve. Like before I almost did a 0.8, and now I don't even have it in my delta.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I think maybe I went a bit too much with the toe in the back. I'm not sure. Maybe I should go a bit lower. Okay, let's push. Oh, come on, no truck limits.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Child in front.
A lot of understeer. Oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna go opposite direction. Since I cannot figure it out, the softer ones. Maybe I need to go, let's say 6, and let's go 5. Let's make it 4 here. Or let's go 5, yeah. Yeah, that could be actually the solution. Maybe I need the car a lot more stiffer than it is. Maybe before, with my anti-roll bar, it was in a middle phase, let's say, where it wasn't too soft, not too stiff. So when I was changing something, it was going out of balance. Okay, moment of truth, the chicane. This is gonna be tough for the car. Yeah, I'm getting tired now and making mistakes. I'm aware of that. Trying to push every braking zone to the maximum and it works worse.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Whoa. Ugh.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car up ahead.
No, terrible exit. Nah, this car's worse. 100%. This car's worse. Anyway.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, it doesn't like to rotate at all. Okay, this was it. I'm not super happy with the setup, but I think like if I was now in a better state of mind, I would have done like a 45.5. But which is very good. It would have been like the fastest in LFM, but still I'm not super happy with it. Like I would have liked to go, yeah, maybe flat 54. Sorry. So yeah, this was it. Thanks for joining, and see you next time. Bye bye.